Good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing well. It's Wednesday. I was going to do the show on Thursday or Friday, but things at work are just going to be hectic tomorrow and Friday. So we're going to go ahead and do it today. Some Mountain West preview. Going to go over those teams. A little bit smaller conference this year around because some of them left and went to the new Pac-12. I'm not going to say improved Pac-12, but I guess Pac-12 is better than it was last year. Anyway, Mountain West Conference preview. Got a few news items to go to. Before we get started, hit that subscribe button. All right, let's get to it. Speaking of former Mountain West teams, former Fresno State quarterback Derek Carr is joining UCLA staff as a special advisor to Coach Bob Chesney. Chesney was actually an assistant there at Fresno State when Carr played there, so they know each other. They've got history. Carr will also assist with game planning strategy and work with the Bruins quarterback. It's a voluntary basis, so I don't know if he's just going to do that to the side while he's doing this other stuff. But yeah, anyway, Derek Carr, who did he play for? The Saints and somebody else, I forget. I think he spent like 11 or 12 years in the NFL, went to a couple Pro Bowls. Anyway, was it the Raiders? Maybe it was the Raiders. I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, he's with UCLA now. He's going to help with game planning. Arizona running back Ismael Monde and linebacker Max Harris have rejoined the team for their fifth year of eligibility after the court ruling a few weeks ago said, hey, players going back to, 2022, I think, they can play 5 years. So they're going to come back. Monde was a leading Wildcat rusher last year, and Harris had 78 tackles for Arizona last year. So they're coming back. SMU quarterback Kevin Jennings has been limited in fall camp with a jam finger. SMU says no concerns about his availability for the season opener. I forget who their season opener is against. Wasn't it like against Florida State or somebody crazy like that? I have to go back and look at the schedule. But anyway, Kevin Jennings, they say, should be good for the season opener. And Notre Dame offensive lineman Matty Augustine and cornerback Chaz Smith are both set to have surgery for injuries they've sustained here in fall camp. They're both expected to return during the season somehow or somewhere. Matty Augustine injured a toe. I guess he broke it or something. Who knows? And then Chaz Smith injured his wrist. So they're going to have surgery, and Notre Dame says they will return sometime during the season. All right, Mountain West Conference. Go through these teams. Like I said, not as many as there has been because some of them took off. Anyway, New Mexico Lobos, 9-4, 6-2 last year, went on a 3 and a 6 game winning streak. Lost to Minnesota in the Rate Bowl. Last conference title, 1964 in the WAC conference. They got 8 returning starters on offense, so that looks good there, and 5 coming back on defense, so that's not too bad there. Jack Lane is back as quarterback, as is 2 of his good wide receivers and a tight end, plus 4 offensive linemen, so that's going to help them out a lot. Defense did lose top 2 sack leaders, but brings back some veterans with some playing time. Their non-conference include Central Michigan, Mercyhurst, Oklahoma, and then their rival New Mexico State. UNLV Rebels, man, under Dan Mullen, there's something online or TV, something about Dan Mullen maybe taking off for a bigger school, but I only heard one thing about that, so I'll may have just been hearsay or some crap like that. Who knows? Anyway, 10-4, 6-2 last year. Started 6-0, so they have a pretty damn good team. Lost the Mountain West Championship game to Boise State. Lost the Frisco Bowl to Ohio, so that was a double whammy there at the end of the season. Last conference title, 1994 in the old Big West. Only 3 on offense, 3 on defense, and the kicker coming back in the starter category. Let's see. Transfer portal. A lot of teams gutted UNLV in the transfer portal this offseason, so they got a lot to replace. Quarterback and wide receivers gone. Running back Jaden Thomas, he's coming back. Defense, they need the younger guys to step up this year if they're going to have a chance to have a good season. Non-conference includes Memphis, North Texas, Akron, and Cal. First FBS season for the North Dakota State Bison, who got 10 or 11 national titles in the last 15 years. Don't think, I don't know if they'll have that kind of, they might have that kind of success here in the Mountain West, but let's just say they go on past that. They'll probably run into some top tier teams that they like stuff they've never seen before. But we'll see. You never know. I mean, it's college football. Crazy things happen. Last year, 12-1, 8-0 in the FCS. The only game they lost was to Illinois State in the second round of the FCS playoffs. 3 on offense coming back, 5 on defense coming back, plus the punter. They got to rebuild that potent offense that they've had. They've actually had a potent offense the last dozen years or so. 3 starters coming back are on O-line. Defense is in a little bit better shape, as you can see. Here we go. Bison won 10 FCS national championships in 14 seasons. They were the Kings. These last couple of years, though, South Dakota State's kind of taken over that reign from them, but still, they're still a damn good team. Can they dominate the Mountain West Conference? Looking at some of these teams, I wouldn't expect them to go undefeated in the conference, but I would not be surprised if they had a winning record in the conference this year. Non-conference. Jacksonville State, who's a tough team, Fordham, and Sacramento State. So see how the Bison do this year, the first year FBS. Hawaii, who just keeps getting better and better under Timmy Chang, 9-4, 5-3, beat Stanford in the first game, and also beat Cal in the Hawaii Bowl. So they're looking pretty good. They were looking pretty good last year. Last conference title, 2010 in the WAC conference. They got 4 offensive starters coming back, 2 defensive starters coming back. Quarterback Micah Alado returns, but the O-line is new. And O-line last year with veterans and starters, it was kind of questionable. Defense, that's going to be a total rebuild for them, unfortunately. Non-conference includes Stanford again, New Mexico State, Arizona State, and Sacramento State, which didn't Sacramento State. This is their first year in FBS too. I think they went to the MAC. Isn't that who we talked about last time? Air Force Falcons. I don't know what's happened to Air Force. They've fallen off the map the last couple of years. 4-8, 3-5 last year. Won their first game, then went on a 5-game losing streak. Back-to-back losing seasons for Air Force. That's crazy from a team that's usually got 8, 9, sometimes even 10 wins. They're usually pretty damn good. Last conference title, 1998 in the WAC. 3 on offense coming back, starters. But they do have 8 defensive starters coming back, so that could help them out a lot. Quarterback Leems, how do you say his last name? Zarka. He is back. And the O-line, even though they only got 3 starters come back on offense, Air Force says this O-line is their biggest they've ever had in team history. So that's saying a little something. Now you just got to get them to do something. Defensive line is inexperienced, but linebackers are veterans. They got a lot of playing time. Non-conference, Duquesne, Navy. Navy and Army, both on that schedule. Commander-in-Chief trophy up for grabs. And then UConn. Nevada Wolfpack, 3-9, 2-6. Started 1-1. Not too bad. Then they went on a 7-game losing streak last year. Last conference title, 2010 in the WAC. And I'm guessing their coach was Chris Alt. I guess that's who it was back then. They got 4 offensive starters coming back, 2 defensive starters coming back, and a kicker. Offense, man, they have got to improve if they want to do anything. They averaged less than 20 points a game last year. That is not good. Actually, the last 4 seasons they've averaged under 20 points a game. Defense lost 8 of its top 9 tacklers. So only one's coming back in the offseason. Non-conference includes Western Kentucky, Montana State, who's a monster in FCS, Middle Tennessee, and then UCLA over there in Los Angeles. San Jose State Spartans, 3-9, 2-6. Did beat Hawaii and New Mexico. A couple good teams in the conference. Last conference title, 2020. Returning starters. 2 on offense and the punter. That's it. 2 on offense and the punter coming back. Ouch. But the players on offense that aren't starters, they do have a lot of playing time. So that could help them out a little bit. Quarterback Luke Weaver transfers in from Hawaii. Totally revamping the defense this year is what they said. Good news is head coach Ken Nahamalota, I can never say his name. Remember, he was at Navy. Ken Numalatololo, has reached 12 bowls in 18 seasons there at Navy. So they got that going for them. Non-conference, USC, ouch. Eastern Michigan, Cal Poly, and Fresno State, who is another ex-good Mountain West team. Wyoming Cowboys. I like Wyoming. I root for them. 4-8, 2-6, not too good. Started 2-0. Last conference title, 1993 in the WAC. See a trend here? A lot of these teams left the WAC and went to the Mountain West. They got 4 returning starters on offense, 2 on defense, and the kicker and the punter. Quarterback Tyler Hughes transfers in from William & Mary. William & Mary is a decent FCS team. They went to playoffs a couple of years. He's got 2,300 yards, 20 touchdowns, and only 3 interceptions. So that could help Wyoming out a lot. Oh, he also ran for 670 and 11 touchdowns. So that could really help Wyoming out a lot. Good dual threat quarterback. So see how he does there at Wyoming. Defensive, the secondary for them is inexperienced. The rest of the defense is going to have to try and carry them. Non-conference, Colorado State, Northern Colorado, okay. But Central Michigan. Central Michigan could be tough, and then UConn. Northern Illinois Huskies, who were once in the MAC, weren't they? 3-9, 2-6, won the first game, then went on a 6-game losing streak last year. Last conference title, yep, there it is. 2021, the MAC conference. 3 on offense coming back, and the punter. Another ouch. That says it's going to be a quarterback battle in fall camp. They do have good running back and wide receivers returning. Players that are, though, returning on defense do have some playing time, so that's good. They got, I guess you'd call them veterans there. So that is some good news for them. Now, the bad news. Non-conference. Iowa, Illinois State, who's not a bad team, Arizona, Georgia. They could start 1-3 or 0-4, depending on how things go and the ball bounces. And then last but not least, out west from here, in El Paso, Texas, UTEP Miners, 2-10, 1-7. They did give Texas fits in that game, though, in the first 2.5 quarters. They gave Texas gave them a game there for a little while. Last conference title, 2000. We're at the WAC, of course, like all these other teams. Unfortunately, no offensive starters return for the Miners. 4 on defense and a kicker coming back. They need players, and they need good players with good production this year. They are 29-88 over the last 10 years. Last bowl win for them, 1967. And they play in the bowl, too. They play in the Sun Bowl. That's crazy, isn't it? Quarterback E.J. Colson transfers in from Incarnate Word, he's a decent quarterback. The wide receivers, though, they do have a good wide receiver group. They're just going to have to get Colson to get them the ball. Linebacker Jaden Wilson returns, and the secondary ain't too bad, really. So defense might be able to carry him, but that offense is going to have to get going if they want to have a good year. Non-conference includes, Oklahoma, Texas Southern, which is down the road in Houston. They could maybe beat them. Michigan, and Oregon State. So that could be another, 1-3 or 0-4, depending on how the ball bounces in their way. Anyway, it's Wednesday, middle of the week, man. We're getting closer to the weekend, thank God. We'll be back Monday to do who we got next. Oh, we are doing the new and improved. Well, can't say improved. The new Pac-12. To Washington State, Oregon State, and all the other teams that have joined. Fresno, Boise, who else? I forget. But we'll be going over that newer conference now. Keep your head down. Stay busy. Weekend will be here again before you know it. Stay safe. Have fun this weekend. And we will see you back on Monday.